3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Jacob and today I shall be building for you the Saturn V rocket. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. Here we go. Okay, so I'm starting here with some iron blocks and I'm first of all working on the diameter of the rocket, which has to be 10 blocks, and I'm building a circle around that, so I'll be able later to build the whole body. I was deciding here where to build the corners 3 or 5 blocks long. In the end I went with 3 blocks, but here I'm currently having 5 blocks in the end. I'll fix that later as you will play with this. So here you can see I'm changing the circle, and it has now 3 blocks on the ends. And now I'm starting to build downwards towards the engines, and here is what I've built. So this is the bottom part of the rocket, and I'm just closing this off, so I'll be able to attach the engines to the bottom. So I'm starting on the engines there. First of all, I had some difficulties with these engines. They were too close, so I couldn't really make it so I would like it. So I kept changing it until I decided to expand the whole thing out, which you will see later. I'm just messing around with stuff here. I didn't like this, it looked like one huge engine, so I deleted all that and went for 4 one on each corner, as it's supposed to be, but when I built them down I figured that they were still way too close to each other to look nice. So I changed this design multiple times as well. So I'm building the bottom part of the engines. This is take 1. On this point I figured that they were too close, but I still continued and made them finish them. And then I took a look and I really didn't like that. So I was thinking what to do, and I wanted to make them wider on the bottom, but they were really too close, so I went with this design. This was the final design, and they were the rocket. I widened the rocket on the bottom for 2 blocks, and then just put the engines a bit further apart, and they look much better. Then I went for this kind of skirt design around the engines, and I quite liked it, so I stuck with it. And then that's basically what I've done for the engines, and once I was happy with that, I went ahead and started on the winglets. So this was my initial design. I changed that, I think. Maybe not. So I went with like 3 blocks on the bottom and then 3 blocks on the top, and that was it. And then I started on the black ones. So the rocket's got 2 white and 2 black winglets, and it's basically painted in quarters, so every quarter is different. 2 of them are black and 2 of them are white. So that's I changed the 2 quarters to black. So this is the finished design of the bottom part of the rocket, and now I'm building upwards towards the second stage of the rocket, towards the decoupler, which is there. I'm just making the decoupler there, and now that is the start of the second stage of the rocket. I went up quite a lot, and I built that all around, and that is the second stage, the bottom part of the second stage. I added some color, and then I continued with the iron blocks. So then I went up further, and I built that as well. That part has got some black in it, so I built that. It's got a decoupler in the middle as well. Doing that now, and that is the third stage of the rocket, I believe. And it's painted as well. So building out a bit there, and then going upwards again. Now this is like 2 or 3 blocks on the black, so I built that, and then I continued with the white blocks upwards, and going. So this is the second half of the rocket I'm building there now. So everything I've built so far is half of the rocket, and then I'm building now the upper part, and there I have finished that. I'm adding some I've gotta make it a bit less wide on the top there. So I'm trying some ideas. So on the end I went with that design and made it like that all round. Got rid of some blocks there to make it look nicer, and I've built that all around. There you go. There's the finished smaller circle. Actually, it's more of a diamond shape. Now I'm making a circle out of that diamond shape. So I'm making it out of black wool. So there is the first part where the rocket gets less wide, and then I'm building it upwards a bit as well, as you can see there. So that's finished, looks pretty good as you can see. Now I have to build the most difficult part of the rocket possibly. So this is the top of the rocket. It's got the curves, so it gets even less wide on the top, as you will see. So this is not the actual top yet, this is the bit before it. So I'm building that upwards, and I'm gonna start on the difficult part here. Figured out a design and just went with it. I think it looks pretty good. So there it is. So now I've gotta attach the part with the capsule for the astronauts on the top. You see me doing that with grey wool there. So that is the very top of the rocket. All made out of grey wool. Some black in it as well, but mostly grey. And I'm closing to the top there. Gotta make it nice, and I'm topping it off with a spike. So there is also a separate a rocket on the top, a small rocket which separates the capsule module from the actual rocket. So I'm building that now, and that is the very spike of the rocket. I wasn't quite happy with those legs, so I decided to extend them downwards and also make the top a bit higher. And there you go. That is the end of the rocket. Alright. So I figured I need to decorate it a bit, and so I went with a big red USA sign. I kinda screwed it up, but I think it still looks pretty good. The S really screwed me over, but you know. So I was messing with the S there, and then I couldn't fit the A in, so I made it on each side of the fin, and it still looks like an A if you look at it straight on, otherwise not really. Alright, so that's the end of the video. That's all I planned on doing on this rocket. So I hope you liked this. If you want to see me do more videos of rockets and stuff like that, anything really, just write down in the comments. And if you like this video, press the like button, and also check out my channel, subscribe, and check out my other videos. So yeah, now we're just panning along, taking a nice look at the rocket in all its glory. This is I think it's the biggest rocket ever produced. It's certainly the most powerful one. So I figured I need to add it to my collection of stuff I've built. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I said all about everything, so I'll see you next time. Bye.